Okay, we are playing Trapper in a very unideal map. Let's see how it goes. So there's a door here, but just out of the way, so if somebody's running and they look forward, they won't see it. So with indoor maps like this, my Browning add-on is pretty much useless now. I mean, maybe it could help in the shade, but there's no grass here, so makes being Trapper a little bit more difficult. Then I got the add-on too, where I can just walk through my traps and they just disarm instead of hurting me. A lot of people regard Trapper as a pretty low-rank killer. I mean, he does have his weaknesses, but I feel like if you know the maps pretty well and you know how to kind of push survivors where you want, he's actually pretty strong. He gets a lot of snowball kills. So I enjoy playing him. Free pallet, thank you. And now she's crawled in that trap. That might be one of the best case scenarios out of this map is they go down a hallway just to realize the end of the hallway is blocked. And then there's just literally nothing they can do. Unless they have Dead Hard, of course. Good old Dead Hard. But even so, with this add-on, even though it's a brown add-on, if they Dead Hard over it, I mean, I can still chase after them without having to, like, pick it up or get stuck on it or anything. So, for a brown add-on, it's pretty damn good, actually. And survivors usually don't expect that kind of gameplay. Just kept running. My obsession, so I lose a little bit of stacks. Running Franklin's Demise too, which is usually a last-minute perk. Like if I join a lobby, I don't have like a really perk-dependent like synergy, and I see they all have like some kind of item or another. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make life fun for you guys. So I keep got the obsession again. Not ideal for save the best. Alright, set another trap. And we're at 3 gens. I'm Trapper. I'm not really interested in gens. I mean, the way I play Trapper is I just try to lock down an area, and if they get gens, fine. But try to use Corrupt Intervention just to slow them down a little bit. I feel like Deadlock would probably also be a good perk for him. Dead hard. Oh, and she's getting up. And you used your Dead Hard already. Let's see if you have DS. Yep, she's got DS. Probably should have figured it being the, obsession and all. Well, I can respect that. Since that person picked up that trap, or no, disarmed that trap, they seem to know where it's at, so I'm just gonna adjust it a little bit. Hopefully get some kind of play out of it. Reset you. What is this Fang doing? What am I doing? This is an unsafe pallet, Fang. She just can't leave me alone. It's like she figured out I'd save the best for last and just dedicated this match to harassing me. Or me harassing her, depending on how you want to look at it, but shit. She's making this easy. They're not, though. They keep disarming my traps, which, if you're in an indoor map, you gotta expect that. Alright, shut this hallway down. I really like that trap there on the stairs. since they got to go in at an angle, unless they vault it. But if they're not under pressure, they're usually not going to vault it. Alright, so they pretty much have to come from the main area, which there you are. And moi. Beautiful trap value. That's not so beautiful, but they hustled the gens, and I did not commit to them, so it's to be expected. Since we're at endgame, I'm gonna kind of camp out here. Got you down. She's so close to death. I'm gonna secure this. I don't know what that was there. She's dead. Get some more stacks in before the obsession is sacrificed. And because I have this brown hat on, I can just walk through that, no issues. So instead of hooking her, you know, in the middle room, which I would have had to do without agitation, great perk for Trapper, I took her deeper into the lair of RPD. So now they're going to have to contend with some new traps. Forgot I had that one up there still. And since she was injured, that save did not work out for them. Looks like she found that trap. Another good trap because, you know, when you're going up the stairs, you don't really have visibility of what's on the ground at the top of the stairs. So yeah, my advice if you're doing Trapper on an indoor map is choke points. Choke points are like a necessity, and then maybe slightly around the corner for choke points, just because you don't want to make it super obvious. People, when they run loops, they'll go through like populated choke points, but you know, they turn the corner and then surprise. So yeah, agitation, great perk for Trapper, because if you want to control an area, that perk pretty much will help you get to a better area to lock down and secure. Then save the best for last. It's not a necessary perk on him, but I mean, if your traps are failing, it's kind of a backup plan. And there you are. That was a dead hard. But it didn't matter. And this is where agitation really comes in clutch here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to take her all the way to this hook. She would have slipped out and escaped. Just trying to think for this side. I don't know. I really kind of focused on one side of RPD, just to lock down. Maybe next time I'll try the other side. I know the other side, though, has an infinite loop, or at least what feels like an infinite. Basically by that gen where you can hop off the ledge, go down, and then just keep looping around that alleyway. It's a nasty one. Anyway, close game. Barely eked out a win there, but yeah, Trapper on RPD.